Three, two, one. Eyes open. Episode number 153 of the Left Hand Left podcast is live. Welcome, everyone. If you're listening on the iTunes podcast app, stop what you're doing right now. Make sure you rate and review. Subscribe. Share with your friends. Rate and review, really, that's all you really got to do. It don't cost much. It's free to leave a rating and a review, 5 stars type shit, you know. And if you're watching on the YouTube, which a lot of you aren't, which is something that we got to work on, but if you're watching on the YouTube, subscribe to the joint. There's nothing wrong with subscribing to the YouTube. You can watch. You can see my nice green button up. Boys and Girls Club of North button up. You can see Shop MJ. You can see all the shit that we watch in the videos. You can see all of that. And if you see it, then hold on. If you see it, then you can be it. You feel what I'm saying? And you can enjoy the podcast way much more if you just watch. Just watch it. That's all you got to do. Watch it. Subscribe to the YouTube. Like the video. That doesn't happen often. We need to get the viewership up on the YouTube. But I'm very tired. I'm going to try to do that right now. I'm very tired. It's killing me to get up to be somewhere at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's killing me. Killing me. Softly. Not even softly. Like, this shit is ridiculous. This is not life. I don't know what I signed up for. I hope the corona shuts us down and we don't got to go to work no more until the school year. Because this is ass. Like, only time I can get up at 8 is if I got class. Other than that, no way, Jose. No way. And the Jose. But, episode 153. Who got number 53? I have no idea. I can't even tell y'all. Let's look up together and find out because I have no clue. This is where you gotta look. This is where you gotta look. Number 53 NBA. This is why you gotta watch on the YouTube so you can see when we doing shit like this. Dale Dawkins, Mark Eaton. Okay. Artis Gilmore. Mark Eaton. Dale Dawkins, Chocolate Thunder. My dad knew him. He died. And what's this dude's name? I know John Edwards. I think his name is James Edwards. I think I did Artis Gilmore last time. So I think we gotta do the James Edwards episode. It's only right. Gilmore fire with the fro and all that. That's crazy. Crazy flick, know what I mean? But I don't want to go Mark Eaton on him. We can't go Mark Eaton. I think we did Artis Gilmore for 53 last time. We could do Chocolate Thunder. We could do that. But I think we're going to go my man right here. Bam. Beautiful. James Edwards episode. My son got the crazy handlebar mustache. That's how he was giving it up all crazy. You feel me? If you want to wear the handlebar mustache, you got to wear the handlebar mustache. It is what it is. But so this is the James Edwards episode. We got some stuff to talk about. The TBT championship is tomorrow. We're going to talk about... So I notice sometimes I say what we're going to talk about during the episode and we don't talk about it because I'll forget. I don't look at the itinerary no more. I used to have an itinerary. I used to have topics to cover. Like straight topic. I stopped doing that though. I used to really while I was watching sports, I would go to my notes app and write down all right, we got to talk about this. We got to talk about that. Man, pardon my French, but fuck all that. I just get up here and wing it, man. If you like it this way, that's cool. I appreciate you. If you don't, it is what it is. But I feel like everybody does. We get up. I know what I want to talk about, and we talk about it. But it doesn't hurt to be organized. So don't mistake that for me saying being organized for suckers or something, because that's not the case. I just don't be organized no more. Maybe I'll start doing it again. I don't know. But I know what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Joe Johnson and the TBT and how the NBA is just so different than everything else. And Joe Johnson is like prime example. It's like, yo, bro, He the same height as some of these dudes, but everything is so easy. He's stronger, bigger, pause, and they should have won. But Marcus King was just from Central Michigan, was just letting that shit fly. He looked like he was at LA Fitness, and it was game point, and you just trying to end the game. That's what it looked like for real. And so we'll talk about that championship tomorrow. We can talk some soccer if y'all want. The NBA bubble is coming back. Russell Westbrook got the Rona. People, it's groupies talking about something. They about to. So I got invited to the bubble. Some corny shit. Yo, girls like that. I'm sorry. You take it how you want to take it. Girls like that. Oh, disgust me. That's called she a sucker. Don't be a sucker. And don't be one of them. That's like, ew, go ahead, bro. Cause somebody trying to smack your shit from the NBA. That's all it is. Nobody trying to cuff you or nothing like that. You just it's just your turn to get smacked. You feel me? Smack, then whack right out the bubble. You feel me? Tap the bubble, and then you get sacked out the bubble. You feel what I'm saying? So we'll talk about that. We were just talking about people that was nice and stuff like that at Smooth Crib. The mayor says Markel Fultz never gonna make an All-Star game. Darius Garland ass. RJ Barrett ass. Everybody always say people ass, but we'll see. We'll see. So a little bit of this. Madden is fucked up. We know that, but they might have the park mode, which would be called the yard. We'll talk about that. I don't know if we can look at videos, but you could. Well, it's no video footage of it, but it's just people talking about it. But who the hell want to see that or listen to that? So we got some things to touch on. So let's get the sponsors out the way, and then let's get this water shit moving without the paddle. I'm very tired. After I do the pod, I can't even go to sleep. I got to do videos for my other job. So I'm Jesus. So here we go. Sponsors this podcast. Excuse me, y'all. This podcast is sponsored by Shop Heirlooms, Premier Vintage Goods and Memorabilia. You can follow the shop on all social media at Shop Heirlooms, ShopHeirlooms. Follow the shop on the Twitter, man. We're trying to get the Twitter growing. We're trying to have conversations up there daily. We're trying to make sure shit is how it needs to be. It's difficult to do that, without your help. So follow the podcast on the Twitter, on Instagram, of course. If you're not, most of you are. More people following the gram than on Twitter. We gotta change that. So let's get the shop to 1,000 followers on Twitter. I got 5,000 on the gram. Let's get it. Let's get 1,000 on the Twitter. Let's do it. You feel what I'm saying? And okay, yeah. What was I about to say? I'm doing sponsors. Yeah, come and pull up to the shop. The shop is open. All sorts of wave, all sorts of crazy shit here. All you gotta do is just come see what you like. All sorts of wave, all sorts of everything. You see the Usher tour tee, still got a couple Michael Jackson shirts left. It's a bunch of wave. So come and pull up. If you can't make it down to the shop, you can always go to the website, www.shopheirlooms.store. Next day shipping on every order. You order something and get shipped right out to you the next day. Very clean, very nice, very handsome. You feel me? And unless you order on a Saturday, then I can't ship it to you on a Sunday because post office is closed. But other than that, it's good to go. James Edwards episode. Let's put the intro music right here, and we'll be back. Look, in my recent searches, it's supposed to be basketball and Seinfeld. It's supposed to already be up there. God damn it! All right, intro music right here. Mute.
I used to roll me a big fine L and watch a whole lot of basketball and Seinfeld. Aside from my fish scale clientele, there are a few things I know as well as basketball and Seinfeld. 40 carats, phrases, 40 parrots. Mimic the style, you get embarrassed. Ditch the filthy habits. In a limousine, every limousine covered in supply fabrics. Still wreaking havoc for them cats that will rob you for your pack. Back when Robert Pack was a maverick who had chicks to give wavy wop. It's not trading cards when I say your shorty gave me tops. Teeth look like chiclets, big and white like Rick Smith's. I'm at my Travis best. The rest is average at best, and this that land bias in its purest form. Word is Bon Jovi, word is Sean. If you don't recognize that, you respond. Catch a bigger bullet than George Marathon. Ric Flair with the chops, and they thought he's gonna flop. Finally back on the top. I already made it to the finals playing with Sagana Job.
I know y'all want to hear the rest of that song, but hold on. Now we got a message from your old Drew. Go follow him on Twitter and all that shit.
Yo, it's YOD, your boy, your old Droog. Left hand layups, huh? Is that what we running with? Yo, L, man, you been playing my song a lot. I'm gonna need to see some of those royalties. I think I'm gonna need probably $1,000 every time you play one of my joints. So, you know, I'm gonna send you my information. You get that money over to me promptly. Yeah, left hand layups. You know, you gotta work on your left hand layups, man. You can't ignore that unless you're left-handed. You know, in which case you gotta work on your right hand. But yeah, left hand layups. One.
Okay, let's get this shit rocking and rolling, y'all. First of all, I don't know how many of y'all been watching the TBT, but it's beautiful to have basketball on the screen. Now, a lot of these dudes in this TBT, they just want really badly to make it to the NBA. You could tell. Of course, they want to get $1 million too and get their share or whatever, but yo, you got Joe Johnson on your team. You got a man who made it to like a couple All-Star games. I think Joe Johnson got let me show y'all. Let's look up Joe Johnson shit. I think Joe Johnson got at least like 5 All-Star appearances. Joe Johnson, NBA. Let's look at his. Why we don't want to see pictures. We know he lights it up in the big 3 and all that. Okay, here we go. We got 7-time. My fault, Joe Johnson. My fault, God. 7-time NBA All-Star. He made an All-NBA team in 2009, 2010. That's with the Hawks for sure. All-rookie team. Yo, son. This is ISO Joe Cool, Big Shot Joe, Armadillo Cowboy. Whoever called that man Armadillo Cowboy, I never heard of that. He's had a long time in the league. He made an All-Star game for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years in a row in Atlanta. 6 years, every year. From 25 to 30, he was an All-Star. Sometimes he didn't even play 82. Early on, it was Phoenix is when he came on the scene. Y'all remember that. 16, 17, then 20, 25. Oh, wait. Let me not be disrespectful, yo. 17, 3, all right. 20 and 26 and 4 in Atlanta. Played 82. 25, 4 and 4. Played 57. 21, 6 and 5. 21. Yo, he had some solid years, son. Solid years. In Brooklyn, 15. He was L in there. And then it started going a little bit downhill from there. You understand what I'm saying? What's TOT? He didn't play for the Raptors. He played 81 and started 81. What is this? Did he get traded? Oh, Utah. Okay. And he hit some big shots. You know this man hit nothing but big shots. He did a lot of damage in his basketball game. A lot of damage. You got to show that man some respect. Why y'all got this man on your team in the big 3, right? And why y'all still don't want to give him the ball? That dude, Frank Nitti from Drew League, he sucks. I ain't going to say he sucks. Me and May was talking about that. He a transition guy. Half court is not his shit. The eye test, it don't pass. He might be one of them quick dudes. His jump shot look weird. His game look weird. Like, and these dudes, and Jeter, or Jeter, however you say it, a lot of these dudes, son, move out of his way and let ISO Joe ill. And yeah, they didn't do it. You crowding it. You're not letting them have ISOs. This is ISO Joe. Y'all was fucking around. And Marcus King, who I don't know how he ain't make it to the NBA because he was illin'. I think he went to Central Michigan. And he was tough, my fault. He was very tough. Very, very tough. And he was going crazy, but he just didn't do it. So, I mean, he was trying to ill, and he domed somebody after splitting the trap, and the dude made it three. And it was, guess it, it's game time. I know that dude, he was crying and shit. I can't wait to see the championship tomorrow. I'm going to be watching it right here on the shop. It's beautiful to have basketball on, and watching the TBT, it kind of give me that feeling I felt during the lockout. We were talking about this earlier. I think the lockout was the illest time period in basketball. I think it was more exciting than the playoffs, finals, everything. Like, I don't know if you can see with my glasses on, if you can see the reflection or whatever. But during the time of the lockout, like the games that we got to see the NBA players going crazy and stuff like that, the Kobe versus James Harden moment, it was too much and it was amazing. And I really enjoyed that, going to see people at Rutgers or Dykeman going crazy. Like moments like that shit was amazing. And so I really think that the TBT is getting us warmed up for the bubble, and the bubble is going to be AAU. I really think the NBA bubble is going to be straight AAU, and it's going to be amazing to watch. Amazing. I really can't wait. I think it's 16 more days, and that's it. 16 more days. Rajon Rondo broke his hand. It sucks. He always seems to his hand. He broke his hand in Chicago when they could have beat Boston. They beat the shit out of them. Then Rondo broke his hand. It's over. It's sad. But I don't think the Lakers got enough to beat the Clippers anyway. But we're going to have an episode where we talk about, we're going to finalize the season. We're going to give awards. We're going to talk about the rookies. We're going to talk about everything. Before the bubble starts, we're going to go an in-depth episode where we just straight talk about every team that's there, and we're going to break shit down. So we're going to save that for that. But I can't wait. But how long you got to quarantine? 14 days or 10 days? Russell Westbrook got the Rona. So I don't know maybe that's why he wasn't in the bubble yet. It's because he had it already, or he just found out today. I don't know. I hope Hard Times don't got that joint, because the Rockets are who I'm picking to win the championship in this bubble. It's going to be the Rockets. It's going to be Hard Times. If Westbrook is okay. But you got people illing. I think Rashawn Holmes was going to get Uber Eats and leaving the bubble. Like, people dumb, son. But I like that. Shows you that the bubble ain't no joke. It's crazy that we gotta use the hashtag the bubble, but they got that shit locked up. Like, it's not no game. If you leave out, they find out, bam, you gotta go. So because Florida is running rampant right now with the Rona, OD. But I guess they getting it under control, or they making sure they keeping that joint ironclad. That's like North Korea, South Korea border type shit. You step past there if you want to, it's gonna be death and destruction. You feel me? So that's what they doing in the NBA, and I like that. And that's why you get this leg on Twitter. Let's see if I liked it. Maybe I like that joint. I'm not sure. I be liking stuff that I want to talk about on here, and then sometimes I thought I liked it, and it's just, it don't go through. While that loads, Joe Johnson he was like, the NBA really different, son. The dudes in the league are just too strong. That, like, you're not league. You think you might be, but you're not. Cause that man Joe Johnson looked like LeBron next to all of them. Yo, Damian Lillard look crazy. This 6-game stretch from Damian Lillard earlier this season was insane. 61, 10 rebounds. He made 11 threes. 47, 8 threes, 8 assists. 50, 8 threes, 13 assists. He had 78 fantasy points. 36, 10 and 11, 59. 48, 9 and 10. 51 and 9 threes, 12 assists. Yo, I will not be mad if Lillard is who I got to pick in the Dynasty draft for the S&P Fantasy League. I will not be upset. They put the quarterback ratings out for Madden. I know we talking about the leg and the bubble. Don't worry, we're going to go back. I see mad shit for us to talk about. Oh, you see the Jason Burke tweet of the week. Where's the joint of the leg Ellen like that? I love this Apple Watch. Look at it. Look at the cameras. Cameras insane. Multiple teams believe that the Knicks, that he wants to be drafted by the Knicks, but what the fuck does that mean for us? That he want to be drafted here. He got to get drafted here. We got to win the damn thing. Oh, man. It's just Karens and shit like that. I got nothing for you in here. All right, let's go back to the likes. Because I saw a lot of shit to talk in there. But this leg talking about she want to... Oh, I'm in a... What she say? Oh, they want me in the bubble already. There's the NBA going down. Fuck you, you dumb bitch. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel. Okay, so the quarterback ratings for Madden are out. Which we should be boycotting if they do nothing to the franchise mode. We don't get no big update. Come on. Mahomes 99, Russell Wilson 97, Lamar 94, Drew Brees 93. I'm reading it to everybody watching on the YouTube, all three of you, or whoever the fuck view it. I'm reading it for the people listening on the iTunes podcast app. Tom Brady at 90, Aaron Rodgers 89. Yo, that's crazy. Matt Ryan 87, Deshaun Watson 86, Prescott 84, and Carson Wentz 84. What's Matthew Stafford going to be? Come on, son. Y'all crazy. Mahomes, 99. Aaron Rodgers need to be 99, too. Higher than Brady. Drew Brees, fuck Drew Brees. Lamar Jackson higher than 94. I don't know. Man, you're not getting none of my money until you guys add some shit to franchise mode. And you have to not only do that, you got to add, like they might add this shit called the yard, which is going to be like a my player mode. I just want PS5. That's really all I want. That's all I want. Okay, what else we got here? Jason Burke tweeted of the week. Alright, did y'all watch the UFC shit? I don't know how many people watched that. But Masvidal, whatever, he Usman was fucking him up. It was just a whole bunch of, stuff going on. Little razzle, little dazzle. As you can tell, once I start drawing on like this, I'm very fucking tired. And let me go back to me. And I had to get y'all an episode before the day went over. You feel what I'm saying? So, it's a lot of shit that we could talk about, like in specific. But I'm fucking tired and I gotta go to sleep. So, I hope you enjoyed what we got so far. Because I'm drained. Pause. Hey, call in on the Zoom, man. If y'all start calling in on the fucking Zoom, then I gotta open the Zoom up, obviously, and then shit could get shaken, and when I'll stay on. But until then, I'm not gonna keep Ellen. Today was just a bad day. So, let's get the Jason Burke tweet of the week so we can get the fuck out of here. Jason Burke gave us a good one though. We gotta type his name in. You can't just, fuck around with the J Burke. Jason Burke says, come on, J Burke. One of my friends just referred to me as that white dude who used to rap at Cal State. That was over 10 years ago, and people's image of me should be more updated than that. However, she is so good looking that I will let it slide this time, although she is married anyways. Jason Burke, the fucking GOAT. If you made it this far, shout out to you for listening. Shout out to me for keeping you entertained. It was a pleasure talking this talk with y'all. The Redskins got to change their name. Can anybody think what the Redskins going to change their name to? Hashtag Left Hand Layups. Follow the shop on Twitter. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it all. You feel me? Follow the shop on Twitter at Shop Heirlooms. Use the hashtag Left Hand Layups. Or just hit me on the Twitter and we can talk about it all. I just want the ESPN Fantasy Basketball app to reset so we can do our Dynasty Draft. That's really all I want. Is it going to happen? I don't know. When is it going to happen? I don't know. But it's pissing me off. and I can't get everybody in the league to go to like fan tracks or all these other leagues. Dudes want everything to be right there, and I can feel them because I do too. But I'll go on another app if we had to. But it is what it is. So everybody, stay black and die. Make sure you rate and review on the iTunes podcast app. Subscribe to the YouTube, like the video, all that kind of stuff. And we out of here. I'll catch y'all on the flip. I gotta do these videos now for working out and doing all this silly shit. It's pissing me off, but I'm making good time. So, till next week. Eyes Open, episode 153, the James Edwards episode. We out of here. I'll catch y'all. We out. Hold on. Stop streaming.